Hey guys, Star Watch Media here with the cast and filmmakers of Charlie, Victor Romeo at Hamptons Film Festival 2013. You guys want to introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit about your role in the film?
Hi, my name is Patrick Daniels. I'm one of the producers, directors of the film, and I also perform in the film.
Debbie Troche. Do you want me to take this? Debbie Troche. I'm one of the actors in the film, and I've been involved with the production since 2003.
I'm Bob Berger. I'm one of the directors and producers of the film and also perform.
Hi, I'm Nora Woolley. I'm an actress in the film and I've been involved with the stage production since 2006.
Yep. And I'm Noel Dinneen. I'm an actor and I've been involved since 2004.
So this movie is very, very interesting. It started off, you guys have a theater company, and it started as a theater piece and kind of evolved into a different medium. So tell me a little bit about what the film is actually about and the journey of creating it into a film.
The film is based on factual material. The content is transcripts from black box recordings from airplane crashes. So it's fair to say it's about airplane crashes, but what we've discovered in working on it is that it's actually about human struggle. It's about what professionals do when they're under pressure. It's about the sort of amazing grace that professionally trained pilots do exhibit when the chips are down. And in terms of getting here, we started working on this in 1999 and have been talking for years and years about making a film. And finally, after talking to various folks at varying levels in the film industry, decided that we should make our own piece. We didn't want to change what the theater piece is as much as people suggested that we might to make a film with it, and we feel like we made a pretty amazing film out of a pretty amazing piece of theater.
So given that it's a collective of stories of pilots when the chips are down, as you say, what are one of these audio messages that you heard that really you connected with?
Let me come over here.
You can take the mic.
Yeah, take
Oh, okay. I think one of the most important things about this work as a film, as a play, as a project, is that professional communities have their own languages, and pilots are something on a pedestal. We think of the John Wayne, we think of the movie about the airplane, and that how that fits in culture. And the reality is that the crisis that happens for these people at work, although the jeopardy is really different, there's lives at stake, there's an airplane full of people, that sort of stuff. Everybody in their life has crisis and jeopardy. And when I fell down and needed stitches as a kid, Dad had a crisis and dealt with it. And the reality is that these professionals deal with these emergencies no differently really than the way that everybody, you, me, everybody in the cast deals with emergencies in our life. And to try to draw a line that people in a movie theater or in a play can see how similarly and how righteously these people try to resolve these situations in reality, not in a fictionalized, dramatized way that somebody wrote how these things happen. And that ends up being really similar to the way that these things happen in our own lives. And that connection is why the piece of theater works so well and what we were trying to achieve bringing it to a film.
I think the common denominator of all indie films that get made is having a team, which you guys obviously are. I love that you're all here too. So tell me about the process of working together to make the movie.
Well, we shot the film in 3 days, shooting certain scenes, individual scenes during the day for different shots, and then doing a full live performance in the evening. So the film is kind of a mixture of the live performance, although the audience will never be able to tell which is which. But it's a mixture of the two. And it really, the whole process from just being on board with the play is a very much all hands on deck kind of experience. So there is no I in team, but there isn't, because it shows the teamwork that happens in a cockpit as well as the teamwork that it took to make this film and to make this piece. There's no one person in a cockpit that saves the plane, It's everybody working together, hopefully, in a good way to make a good outcome, basically.
So you guys were at Sundance earlier this year, and now we're at the Hamptons. What's the journey been like on the film festival circuit? How's each festival different, and the reception from each audience?
Nora.
I think this piece is generally very well received, which is lovely. It's a difficult piece, so I think it is challenging for the film community in general. I think also because it straddles live performance and film, but also the subject matter is challenging. However, I think it appeals to people who are really ready for a real slice of reality and a story that really shows humanity at its best. So generally, it's really been wonderful. Yeah, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
Say?
To add to that?
Well, speaking of where it goes, does it have a distributor? When can we see it? Are you guys doing more festivals? Are you guys performing this live? I want to see like a live tour. You want to come to LA? All of the above, please do
Follow
tell.
it on charlievictorromeo.com is the website, and it's a great place to learn about the history of the piece as a piece of theater, to find out what's happening next with the film. There's all sorts of exciting news coming up, and because at Sundance and in the New York Film Festival, we've been involved in various transmedia sort of opportunities to look at art and film and performance and think about what all of these things mean across each other, and that's been really interesting here as well. And so there's all sorts of interesting things happening, and that's the best place to follow up.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Congratulations on the film.